Hello Pisces, welcome to quarter.moon.tarot. Let's start your reading. We're doing a past, present, future reading. So we'll start by taking a look at the past. Let's see what Pisces has been experiencing in the past. Let's get a card for the past. Okay, we've got the Sun card. So this talks of a person who's younger to you, definitely. And in most cases, it's going to be a man who's younger to you. It could be your younger brother. It could be your partner or your spouse if they're younger to you in age. Okay, it could be your child. It could be some colleague who's younger to you. So see, who fits this description, and we'll take a look at this with the tarot. So what's with the Sun card? Let's see. You have 10 of Cups, Pisces, 3 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So just give me a minute. Okay. See, there has been something between both of you which has been a little disturbing. There has, okay. You have been, both you and this person, this male, okay, in everybody's eyes, everything is okay between you and him, okay, but obviously, with the Seven of Swords, there is something, you feel that you are not making the right choices as far as this relationship goes. You're keeping it quiet, you're keeping quiet about it, you're not sharing this with anybody, Pisces. Okay, and this is definitely making you feel very, very sensitive, very emotional. Maybe you have a lot of mood swings. Okay, you do not know, whether you should proceed with, this, or should you think about it again, rethink. Those are the things which you've been experiencing in the past. So you've been creating a illusion of happiness in your relationship, but secretly inside that is really not what it is. You are looking at moving away. See, in the past, because of this kind of a pattern, you have been thinking of cutting ties and moving away, but you've not really done so, because we've got the Nine of Wands. It's a card of waiting. You're waiting for something. Okay, and here with the Wheel of Fortune, it's about, it's like whether you should continue with the cycle or you should end the cycle. So in the past, you have been quite disturbed about a relationship with this person, which, is not it's not the best of relationships you can have. You are not sharing that with anybody, and you are thinking about taking a call with respect to this, whether you should continue or whether you should not continue. This is something which you feel, you should not have done in the past. You should not have gone ahead with this relationship, but and based on whatever happened, and you were thinking like this, you're definitely looking at moving away. At least you're considering that quite strongly. In the present, we have the pregnancy card. Now for some of you, where it is a romantic relationship, there could be a childbirth happening, or could be happening. Some of you have also realized that you are carrying a child, and that is why you're reconsidering this decision. And for some of you, where children are not associated with this, you are looking at you're looking at the possibilities of something new with respect to this relationship. There is something new coming about, a change coming about in this relationship in the present. So that was the past. There is something on the horizon. Let's explore that. Some of you could also have children with you and this person, and you are taking that into account very seriously before you take a decision. So let's see what this pregnancy card is about. It definitely talks of something new coming into your life. Four of Coins, Temperance, and the Seven of Cups. See, you're looking at, before you proceed with moving away from this relationship, you are also taking into account that you're looking at your personal well-being, you as well as your children, if you have children with this person, or if children are connected in this relationship. because of the children, because of your own stability, security, and the finances also, you are, for now you're holding the balance because you feel that you are getting a lot of physical support in this relationship. Might the emotional content might not be very great, but at least at the physical level you're not wanting, you are not left, you're not deprived of anything. That somehow perspective brings about a balance in the relationship. Emotional discontentment is one thing, but at the physical level you really can't say that the person is not looking after me, or I'm not being looked after, my needs are not met. All of that is causing a confusion, but in your heart of heart, in the present, you know that before you take another step, you also need to see that you are provided for. Now in the pregnancy card, there is this lady who's nurturing the baby. So this sense of nurturing, the sense of providing the basics, the nutrition, a safe space, good mental environment, right? So nothing drastically wrong, but at the certain level a lot of things are taken care of. So in the present, you're weighing all these things before you feel that you should take another decision. And these things balance the emotional discontentment. You are finding that balance with your relationship on your own, within yourself, that emotionally it might not be the best, mentally it might be a little difficult for you, but at least it's not that there's nothing you get out of this. A little discontentment is there, but no, nothing very major or very severe. Let's see what's coming up for you, Pisces. What's coming up for Pisces in the future? You have dietary change. It's talking about food. See, there's a lot of emphasis on nurturing and looking after. Let's see what this dietary change is about. It says improve your diet and your life will also improve. Because we are what we eat. Depending on what you eat, you get a certain energy. And is that energy productive? Is that energy making you healthful? It makes you strong, it keeps you positive, it keeps you happy. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. It's like take a completely new look and a new perspective in the days to come. There is Eight of Coins, which is hard work, and there is Seven of Coins as well. Okay, so what I get, Pisces, is that in the days to come, focus completely on yourself, and it would be a good, way to start by changing the kind of food you're eating. At least for the next few days, go off high sugar, high salt food, aerated drinks, not artificial, but food which has got artificial coloring as well as flavor. Try and eat organic food and try and eat fresh food. If you can get pesticide free food, good, that would be very good. Go in for a little more fruit juice, cut down on the tea, coffee a little bit, have a little more plain milk. These are just few tips which are connected with this card. The moment you make that change for yourself, there is going to be a change in your perception as well. Okay, so you will somehow, with the Emperor card, you will start feeling a lot more empowered just because you have changed the kind of food you're eating. It's going to take you towards more positivity. You will get more insights into whatever is happening for now, and you have been putting in a lot of effort, Pisces. So just take some time off for yourself and just look after yourself. Treat yourself the best possible way you can, but not in an unhealthy manner, in a healthy manner with respect to food and getting good sleep as well as exercise. Just for the next 3, 4, 5 days, just focus on this and your well-being. Take your attention away from other things and put it on yourself. You will get a lot of insights, you will get a lot of clarity when you stop doing whatever else you're doing. Take a break for 2-3 days, not to say that you stop doing everything, but at least devote 80% of the time to yourself and your well-being. You will see us, you will get to cut through this burden You will realize what is the burden you are carrying. You will realize what is it that is making you unhappy, what is it that is making you stressed. The moment you create a little distance between you and the existing situation, you will start getting clarity. The food is going to play a very important role in this. So just for the next few days, do try that, Pisces. You will get the answers you are looking for. And because since it's a general reading, you will all be having different things to take into account. But the fact is that all of you need to take time off, all of you need to eat better and look after yourself, and that is going to give you that space to get further insight into what you're experiencing and the next steps you need to take. Let me get you some cards for blocks. What are your blocks? What's holding you back? You have the Hanged Man and you have the Eight of Wands. You feel your block is that you feel that things will happen on their own. Let me, the universe will send me some sign. Things will happen from the outside. Let me not do too much about it. That is what your block is, and this reading is telling you that you need to take time off to see, you need to take a look inside. And like I said, the food and the rest is going to give you that opportunity. Nothing is going to happen from the outside, Pisces, with this, at least not for the next few days. You make a change, with these cards, and then you will see the universe responding. Now, what is it that, we can give you for guidance? You've got the Four of Wands. You've got the King of Swords. Look at this relationship in a very honest and truthful manner, Pisces. Be very, very honest about everything about this marriage or this relationship or this connection. You will get your answers, and that is what and think from a very neutral perspective. It's like taking into account pros and cons. Don't bring your feelings into this at all when you are focusing on the guidance. Think through it. Be logical, be practical, be analytical. Okay, take into account the events which have happened. Completely thought oriented approach to this relationship, and you will also get answers. And then what's your outcome going to be? You've got the Six of Wands. You will get the victory, you will get the understanding, you will be successful in looking at this entire relationship in a very, very balanced manner. You will see the real side of the relationship. You will see your own your own perceptions and your own thought process changing after you've analyzed this, the way the cards have been advising you to. And then you will be very, very clear about how you need to proceed forward. You'll get a very clear picture of what you've been experiencing, what has been happening. Whole lot of things, that answer will come to you on your own. You don't have to wait for the universe to give you a sign. It all lies within. Just take a few days off and just follow the guidance, and you'll get your answers, right? With that, Pisces, I wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.